After a full year of NFL mock drafts and speculation of which teams will pick which player, the Seahawks surprised most everyone in the first round by taking a player hardly anyone linked to the Seahawks. That's just how Pete Carroll and John Schneider like it. The Seahawks drafted Illinois cornerback Devin Witherspoon. Huh? Exactly. Much as I would have liked to see the Seahawks draft a defensive lineman, they're at least bringing in a top cornerback to pair with Tariq Woolen. Carroll and Schneider have been doing this together for 14 years, and in that time, they have never drafted a cornerback in the first round. But this is what they do. They make talent evaluators and NFL analysts scratch their heads over some of their decisions, and they relish in their role of mystery. It worked out tremendously last year at this time when the Seahawks and all their scouts combined to select arguably the NFL's best overall draft class of 2022. With Witherspoon in the fold, 5 picks into the draft, the Hawks spent the next 15 picks observing and evaluating talent until they were on the clock again, picking number 20. This time, they took receiver Jackson Smith-Njigba out of Ohio State. He played in just 3 games last season due to a hamstring injury, but in 2021, he racked up over 1,600 yards receiving, including 347 yards in the Rose Bowl alone. Would I have liked the Hawks to take another defensive player with the 20th pick? Heck yeah. They're still thin on the defensive line. They need some bodies. But after several seasons with DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett as their primary receivers, it was definitely time for the Hawks to bring in some new talent. They have tried without much success in recent years to find quality receivers to bolster the group. Marquise Goodwin was a good one last year, but he's now in Cleveland. With Lockett turning 31 in September, an influx of high-caliber talent like Smith-Njigba was a good idea. The Seahawks still have a need for defense, but leading up to the draft, Schneider told us there's a danger of drafting for need. He said too many times you can take a guy and force him into a position he's not comfortable playing. Without a clear-cut favorite at the time you're picking, you're better off taking the best player available. That's what the Hawks did with Smith-Njigba, arguably the best receiver in the draft. So out of the gate, Seattle's first 2 picks look promising. What will the rest of the class look like? Well, it'll be tough to mirror the success of last year's class, but we can at least hope for a similar reflection.